Alright guys, Kazoo 71 on my beginner's playthrough or just playthrough on Scorched Earth. I want to pick up where I left off last time. I did some collecting with my Anki, Coolio. We took some stuff. Now I am needing some cementing paste. So I'm taking my Megatherium out. This is one of the Megatheriums I had on the island. And what we need to do is we need to collect some chitin. Now this is the best dino to collect chitin with. So once you get the bug buff, you can just wipe stuff out really easy, but it collects a lot of chitin from any kind of bugs, scorpions, any of the little Titan drones, the little flying ants, that kind of stuff. You can also get it from other things like there's a Titan ants right there, from like the centipedes, things like that. So I think the bugs like the dung beetles and stuff will give them to you too. What I'm just doing is going on a little rampage here, just killing stuff, seeing how much chitin I can get. So the way you make cement and paste on Scorched Earth, there's no beaver dams. I'm pretty sure there are Achatina here, so there are snails, but I'm not sure if you can tame them yet or not. So I'm not 100% sure with that. So you might be able to get Achatina paste, but they're in the caves. There's 3 caves on this map. So we'll hit those up later on in the playthrough, but right now I'm needing cement and paste now, and I didn't bring a snail. So what I'm doing is collecting, like I said, collecting chitin from the Megatherium, and then you combine that in the chemistry bench or a mortar and pestle with stone, and that's how you get in cement and paste, and that's what we need. I need some of that, so we're on a rampage. And I'm staying around my base. And I'm calling it the temp base, but I think I end up going to build here permanently. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of leaning towards it. But as you can see, my Megatherium has a bug buff, so watch out anything that gets in my way. Now, as far as I know, there's only 2 alphas on this map. The Alpha Wyvern and the Alpha Deathworm. I don't think there's any Alpha Carnos or Alpha Raptors or Alpha Rexes. At least I haven't seen any yet, and I've been looking at the dino scan. I haven't seen any yet, so I've seen the Alpha Deathworms, and I have seen the Alpha Wyvern so far. And we will kill an Alpha Deathworm later on. That's one of my goals. Alpha Wyverns, that kind of stuff. We're going to do all that. And I hate those Pegomastus, the Steely guys. I really do hate them. Just annoying. There we go. He's dead. So like I said, just on a little rampage here, trying to collect stuff. Looking what that is. Look like some more Carnos fighting these Morellatops. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I ain't worried about them. And then the moss, when you kill the moss, you also get silk from them. So, and you also get slowed down when they spit their little cloud at you. Come on. There you go. See, silk. So, and the Megatherium collects pretty good with the silk, so he's also getting quite a bit of silk too. And I'm just dumping this other stuff. I'm looking for chitin, I'm looking for silk. That's what we're looking for, and not the Stilly guys. I hate those guys. Man, there's just too many of them on this map. Urgh. Anyhow, let's move on. Just exploring around the base on foot, or on my Megatherium. And all these little purple flowers I'm hovering over. If you guys watch the other video I did on Morellatops, they will collect rare flowers and rare mushrooms from those flowers, but they're rare. I mean, they really are rare, but that's the only place you can get rare flowers at on this map, is those purple flowers there. You might be able to get some from drops, I'm not sure yet, but you ain't getting them anywhere else. Now the rare mushrooms you can also get from the crystals, but not the rare flowers. Alright, so I'm just dumping a couple little things here, getting too much in my hands. Don't really care about all this stuff. I'm going to go kill these Carnos over here. They're attacking that Gallimimus. Not that I really care about the Gallimimus. Kill it, please. I hate Gallimimus. But, let's kill these guys just to get some meat and stuff. Might as well. Give me a little bit of levels if I can. Keep working on my Megatherium. And then, I think here I'm just going to flash forward, guys. So here we are back at the base. As you can see, it's dark. I was running around for quite a while. So we're going to take all this chitin. I don't want the thatch, just want the chitin, and I need some stone, and that's it to make this cement and paste. So let's get in here and go on my chemistry bench. I'll dump all this in here and see what I need to do. Quite a bit, not a ton, but at least I got some. And now I need some stone. And I've been dumping the stone, if you guys were watching the last couple of episodes, as I'm collecting stuff, just keeping the sand. But now I need stone, so let's get some stone. I'm gonna fly old Dewdrop and carry him on my bird. Raven, I called this one. I finally named her, I think. I don't know if I named her in this one. But I did name her finally. She's kind of the purplish dark colors, and I'm going with Raven off of the Teen Titans. That's why I'm calling her. She's not really that dark, but she is kind of the similar colors. Alright, I'm going to grab this egg here that she dropped, and let's get in here. We dump this egg off. And then we are going to get in my chemistry bench. What I'm actually going to do is grab my transfer tool out. This is the Superstructures transfer tool. You don't need this, guys, just so you know. I mean, you don't have to have mods if you're playing console. Just grab your stone, grab your chitin, put it in the chemistry bench, or put it in the mortar and pestle, and you can make cement and paste. That's all you got to do. I'm just using the transfer tool because it's easier to grab a bunch at one time. It'd be really easy if I had the preset set. Come on. There we go. Chemistry bench. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's get in here and make some. Make what I can. I'm going to need a lot more, so we'll collect a lot more eventually. Eventually, I'll figure out if we could tame those snails in the cave. Like I said, there's a bunch of them in the caves. I know where one entrance of the cave is already. I got to find the other two, but we'll get them. So I'm just using the transfer thing again, Superstructures, to get some gas in there and make the cement and paste and make whatever clay I can because I need more. I got a lot more building to do. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of building in this episode, not much. Don't want to bore you to death. No one wants to watch somebody just build a building. Although there are some YouTubers out there that just build stuff. So I just flash forward a little bit. There's a moth in my area. And so I haven't tamed the Lymantria yet on this map. So let's do that. And I'm going to grab my harpoon and net projectile. And there you go. Just knock it down real quick. And I'm going to use my shock and tranquilizer darts. I still have some of these. These Lymantria can die really easy from trank arrows if you shoot them too many times. So we're going to be a little careful here. Use these shock and trank darts. And I'm going to wait for that thing to clear so I can get in here and see if it's unconscious yet. Shoot it again. And there we go. So now these guys, I think their favorite kibble is the blue one, a simple kibble. But I didn't know it at this time, so just do some superior in there. And it'll tame after a while. So this is going to flash forward a little bit. As you can see, I've been working on the second floor a little bit. Putting some walls up. So I have some more walls. Let's go ahead and throw these guys down. And I need to go at least 4 high in this little house to cover the industrial forge. I think that's all I want to do is 4 high. I'm not going to go higher than that. This is too much materials. If I want to make the base bigger later, I will. That's all I'm doing is just slapping walls down, making more. I'm not going to show you guys all. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. So, and I'll kind of flash forward here in a minute and we'll go somewhere else. So just moving forward a little bit. So I had to collect some more wood. I was running out of wood. So I just been using my hatchet, as you can see, flying to a tree, collecting a little bit of wood, coming back, dumping it off, getting my dodecaris out there, getting a little bit more clay. Oh, the moth tamed. Cool. All right, let's go check this moth out. Get my soul terminal. I'm not going to really play with it too much. It's almost dark. Oh, it's following me. That's pretty funny. Come on. Oh, now it's going to fly. Okay, let me put it back on the ground. Let me pick it up with the soul ball. And we're going to throw it out so I can get a picture of it or just look at it for a second. There's some light right there. That'll work. All right, there we go. And there is my moth. And you can ride these guys. You get the saddle at level like 50, 60 something. I don't know where it's up there a little bit. But if you want the saddle, they're rideable. People use these guys to kind of dust other people. But yeah, I play unofficial PvE or single player. So that's what I do my videos for. I don't do them for PvP. There's a lot of PvP players out there. You can watch stuff. So went forward a little bit here. Now I have the fourth layer of walls. I made enough to finish it off. So I'm putting a hatch frame up there so I can get on the roof. I'm going to put a ladder so I can get up there. And that is pretty much it. And then I have the hatch that I grabbed from the lower door. I don't need it up there anymore. So I'm going to use the same hatch and just put it on the top floor. Get this guy ready here. And we're just going to climb up here and snap it in, and we're good to go. Now we got a door up there, hatch frame. I put another ladder down the bottom so it goes all the way down. Now let's get up here a little bit more, do a little bit more building. I'm always like, when I put this on the edge, I was scared of falling off the building because you could hurt yourself pretty bad. So I'm going to put a rail there. And I like to snap the rails even with the walls. So what I try to do is snap the rails on the wall first and then put the ceilings down. But sometimes you got to do it the other way just to get the first one down. So as you can see, I got a couple down there. I'm going to go get some more materials here. Flash forward here a little bit and get some more stuff. And here we go. Now we have a storm going on. So you can see I went a little forward and there's an electrical storm going on. I was building some more supplies. I'm building some more stuff. I went a little bit forward in the game there. And here we go, though. I like the storm. It's pretty cool. All right. A lot of work to close this thing in. Now the snap crazy part. Now see, that snapped to the ceiling and not the wall. That's why it's a little higher than the other one. So I got to re-snap it. Now I could just take the ceiling part out and put it down. But, you know, sometimes my brain don't work that way. It's like, let's just try it a couple of times and see if it happens. And luckily, I got it on the second try. Pretty cool. All right, we're looking good. Get this thing crafted. There we go. Storm is awesome. I think it's really cool. They did a good job with the storm. I ain't gonna put that one down yet because I need more rails. So go forward a little bit. So now what I did was I grabbed the hatchery. I did bring the SS hatchery over. So I'm gonna throw this hatchery down so we can start hatching some eggs. I also brought the egg incubator over that I had made on the island. So made both of these on the island, as you guys know. Now, since I don't have a tech generator yet, this hatchery is going to require refertilizer to work. And that refertilizer is made from fertilizer and I think spark powder. I can't remember what the other thing is. But I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I'll make some of that and put it down. I'll make a compost or something, get some fertilizer going, and get some dung beetles in a bit. First things first, I just want to throw that down there. And now we're going to throw the egg incubator down. Now these egg incubators run off the power cord, so wherever the electrical outlet box is, it's going to run a wire from there to that. So if you're trying to do aesthetically pleasing, you got to be careful. Otherwise, you're going to have some wire in a weird spot. So just so you guys know, what I'm doing is I place this thing down. And you see that wire, and then eventually I go back and fix it and move around. So let's get out of the building part. I took my RG to go out here in the desert a little bit. I found some salt. Here's the coordinates for it. There's salt everywhere in the dunes. But you guys can see where I was on the map there. Those are salt formations. So what I did, just in this little part, I started to come out here. I was looking for some explorer notes and see what else I could find just to do something different. But there I am on the map again. There are a ton of explorer notes. Not a ton. I would say 15 to 20 maybe in the dunes. So if you circle the dunes on the map, anytime you see structures or an oasis part where there's some trees, and usually around the oasis part there's some silica pearls too. But if you stop in those areas, any kind of structure, any kind of oasis looking thing in the dunes, there's probably an explorer note there. That's just how it is. If you see a big city with a coliseum, there might be one or two there, but it's probably just one. So as you can see, I'm looking here in this oasis part. Sometimes there's an explorer note in here. This one, unfortunately, did not have one. That's what I mean by the oasis part. But there's a little building right here. And we are going to look and see if there's one here. I'm pretty sure there is. There's always one if the building's by itself like this. And one. There it is, right there. It's up here. There we go. Let's grab that thing. There we go. And if you want to pause it here and read it, that's the Morella Tops one. But there you go, guys. Onward. And skip forward a little bit here. And I started flying around just a little bit, and I started heading back towards the base. And as I'm heading back towards the base, I saw this RG right here. It's not a high level, but it's really cool colors. So I'm going to tame that thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead it back to the base. I'm going to harpoon it, and I'm going to trank it. That's what I'm going to do. So until I run out of harpoon nets, or actually I won't run out. I'll keep making them. I'm going to keep using it that way. I'm not going to make an RG trap on this map because it's too easy to harpoon them. And like I mentioned last time, I'm kind of leaning towards flyers. I think I might tame a bunch of RGs, just get a whole bunch of lower level RGs and have them follow me into the Wyvern Trench. And I think that might be what I do. We're going to try that. I'm still deciding, but I'm pretty sure that's what it will do. So I'm going to go ahead and set my harpoon in a ready position. Slot number 1, hotkey number 1. And we're going to head back to the base. It's really weird on this map. You see the Carnos, if you guys see them, I keep passing by. The Carnos, the Thorny Dragons, and the Rock Elementals just spawn all over the side of the mountain. They get stuck everywhere. So do the Equus, the horses, and the Scorpions sometimes, and the Sabers, and the Daedons, and the Hyenodons. It's just weird. But I guess because it's such a hilly map, everything just spawns wherever, and that's just how it gets stuck. Just want to tame this one because it's cool looking and it's a spare. So another point real quick, guys, if you're watching this video, around the red obelisk on the ground, not in the water, there's a lot of silica pearls. So you won't see them necessarily that well in the daytime, but if you fly at night, you'll see these little sparkles on the ground, and that's those same pearls. They're all over the ground. So I'm going to show you guys in a bit. I might flash it real quick, but actually I probably won't in this video. I think I edited it out. When I'm taming this Uteranus, there's a bunch of them on the ground all around the Uteranus. Go ahead and get it back to the base. Almost there. Now, if you guys have never watched me tame an Argentavis before, you can have an Argentavis follow you across the entire map. As long as you let it hit you every once in a while, it'll stay on you. If you fly too fast and it loses its aggro on you, it'll go somewhere else. So slow down, let it hit you every once in a while. If you guys speed up just a little, then slow back down. So I just fly normal speed mostly. I might sprint a little bit just to get away from it so it don't hit me constantly. So here we go, almost to the base. Like I said, all I'm going to do is land on the roof, pull out my harpoon, get hit one time, and hit again, and net that guy. There you go, it's on the ground. So we're going to tame it up here on this roof. Pull out my long neck rifle, shock tranquilizer darts. Yeah, it's unconscious. Wow. 2 shots. I do have my settings tweaked a little bit on the server, so taming is a little quicker. Things get knocked out a little quicker. They do tame a little quicker. But it probably would have taken you like 3 or 4 shots on a normal map. On official, it might have took you 5. Alright, there we go. Flash forward here. Decided to take the Rex out. This is one of my Rexes from the island. So what I did was I saw a Uteranus running around out here. So I grabbed my my Rex. Now what we're trying to do is collect some female Uteranuses so we can get eggs. That's the easiest way to get the eggs to make the extraordinary kibble. And that's what we need. Uteranus eggs are one of them. On Fjordor, my partner here, she's using a lot of the Deinonychus. That's the easiest way to do it. Deinonychus and Uteranus, and then you can use I think rock drake eggs too. But on this map, yeah, Uteranus and wyverns. I don't even think wyverns. I don't even think do it. Well, I'm not sure, but Uteranus for sure. So just gonna trank this guy, and like I said, right where I'm at, where she's at on the ground, there's a bunch of silica pearls around here on the ground. There we go, unconscious. And get on my Rex here. These Carnos are coming back. Take care of them. They lost interest in whatever they were chasing, so let me kill them all. All right, here we go. I'm gonna throw some kibble and some meat in there, and I'm flying back to my base. And then she's out there taming the Uranus, but we did tame that one. And then my RG's tamed here. I want to show you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you did. Please leave me a like. If you didn't, that's okay. Thank you for watching. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. Any comments you leave are greatly appreciated. As you can see, I'm pulling the Argentavis saddle out of my vault and everything right now. But if you guys want to leave comments, please do. I'm going to continue this playthrough on Scorched Earth, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.